Good afternoon, sports fans, and welcome to sunny and beautiful Stone County, Missouri. We are just in the opening movements of their Week 5 matchup against Clayton High School in their 3-1 Section 3 eSports program.
It's the stream.
We're having a little technical difficulties. The ghost of Barry Davis is still haunting us, but we'll be right back. Continue to watch and enjoy the action. And we're back. So a little occasional glitch from our stream, although the higher ups have been informed of that situation, hoping to get that resolved soon. And there you go. See the end of the first set. Violet.
That's not the first set.
Who was that? Oh, on the wrong screen. Holy smokes. What are they paying me for? Not to do the right thing, apparently. Is he still competing?
Second.
This is why you don't let old people do young people things, man. Here we are. Is that it? Hey, there we go. Camera 2 has been switched off. Kind of a mysterious aspect that Dubious likes to have. Don't like to have his face show. That's a joke. Actually, the camera's just turned off. So, both are battling back and forth there. Looks like me Brawler's working with 1 stock, Sonic with about 2. Well, he's getting to a high damage rate. We're going from a different camera point today rather than our normal screen. So, little learning curve here. Coming to you from the old guy. So, bear with us as we continue to work through bugs and the ever evolving gifts that technology and esports provide us. So as you can see there, our signal just cashed out a little bit, but now it's back. This is something that our players have been dealing with for the last 4 weeks, but it's not something that affects other fighters at times, and sometimes it only affects the stream. So that is once again the bugs that we face there. And Sonic with the big first strike there for Clayton eSports. He takes a hard-earned dub from Dubious there, and we will be right back. All right, we're back there. We're getting ready to get into the second fight of the first set here. You're gonna see Otto playing as Luigi. This is a new thing. Was not informed of this change here, so it could be fun to see. Uh, and he'll be going against Godspeed, who is playing as Sonic. So you will see Sonic take one jump off the map there. That is the carryover from his first match there against Dubious, and now we are 3 versus 2, and both fighters are starting. So both fighters they're trading attacks back and forth. Sonic up on the platform, he's hopping and jumping around. He's a quick little booger. Luigi there, kind of a dark blue, little black and green look there. Supposed to be more intimidating, darker colors there. I'm sure that's what he's going for. Good fight back and forth there up on the left platform. Sonic with that little spin attack there. He catches Luigi off guard and it follows up with some aerial assaults. Luigi with his little plunger vacuum sucker slings him off the edge of the map into the right side. Sonic quickly gets back on, and both fighters really going back and forth and looking for an advantage. Good slide kick there by Sonic. Oh, big old wind twirly-whirly by Luigi, that crafty little plumber. And once again, you're seeing really good matches back and forth. Both fighters keeping the opponent off balance and not allowing too much momentum to swing one way or the other. You can see a recovery miss there by Otto. We'll blank out there from our screen for a second. And fighting still continues. Sonic at 108 damage. If you're Luigi, his stock count's starting to get his percent starting a little bit higher there. He definitely wants to get this stock taken from Sonic as quickly as possible without losing much more of his hit damage here. Only takes another hit off the edge, and now he's down to 1 stock. And Sonic continues to fight. There's our continued blank out there. Make a note of how many times that works or does not work today. Sonic recovers back on the ledge to the right and able to kind of continue to use that edge of the map. Not really edge guarding, but he's really not allowing Luigi to have a lot of time to recover, get back to the map, and kind of get into his normal fighting style. Like I said, Otto usually fights a lot heavier characters. Kind of an interesting mix-up for him. Coming back off the break, maybe spent some time there experimenting around and figuring out something he liked out of the Luigi character. That's a big hit right there, and he gets the second stock taken from Godspeed and Sonic. He's down to 1 now. Sitting around 77%. Definitely not where Luigi wants to be. He's going to need to try to find a way to get some big attacks. He misses the edge though, and he's going to fall off. And that's going to be his 3rd stock. And Sonic continues on to the next fight with 1 stock remaining. So we will get fighters to the arena, the new arena pick, and be right back. And welcome back. We're getting ready for the third fight here today. Reese Springs sitting in a defensive position here, down two fighters. They're now going to call up the big guy, BWP here. He's one of the top tier of not only Reed Spring but of Section 4. Godspeed, who led off for Clayton in this game, he's been their highest performer for their year so far, by far. They got three fighters who have multiple or have double stock scores. He's for sure been the highest stock getter for them. So interesting strategy. Start with your lead. Try to get a big advantage early. Nothing wrong with that. Reed Spring kind of working through, shaking off a little rust over the break, and looking to hopefully rebound here. So you're going to see Sonic take a couple of falls to get back down to one stock, and BWP will start with a 3-1 advantage. Okay, Violet's at 60% there. You can see Sonic at 44. Loves to use that charge attack. He springs back off the edge, and both fighters still working in the middle. Good defensive block there by BWP. Oh, he catches Sonic on top of the platform, is able to get a couple of really good hits in there. Another use of that arrow off the ledge. Sonic with the wheeled attack. Once again, seems to be a really big favorite of his. Violet with the big sword swing. Creates a lot of damage. Didn't finish him, but Sonic is unable to recover. And finally, if you're a Respring player, you get Godspeed and Sonic off of that map. So we will come back. You'll see BWP with 3 stocks, and you'll see the next fighter for Clayton with 3 as well. We shall return quickly. And welcome back here. We've got Fight Forward. We've got Clayton. We've got Reed Spring. All the things you can want here on a Monday afternoon. Valhalla 03 has stepped in now for Clayton. He is their second fighter. Braden is or BWP is the third fighter for Reed Spring High School. They are doing battle on the map Final Destination.
You got a combo across the whole stage, right?
And you can see there, Braden with another big stock taken, and now he has a 3-1 advantage over Valhalla 03, and playing the character Steve. Uh-oh, it's off again.
Can we like turn off the stream? Is this the method? I was actually kind of just mashing and I did hit it. Okay, I did more percent than you did.
It's another instance where we've had one breakaway from the stream that did not affect the player. We've had two now that have affected the gameplay of our player, although Braden was still able to somehow land a hit blind, basically. And Steve gets back on the map and then is quickly dismissed off of it by Braden. And that is the end of fight number 4 as BWP and Byleth carry on to victory. We'll be right back. And we're back. We are getting ready to start the 5th fight here. You're going to see Clayton High School eSports. They're going to be entering their 3rd player into the arena. Dreadnought will be fighting as Kazuya. And you got BWP continuing his run as Violent. He still has all 3 stocks going into this matchup. And they are both working through their picks and their bans. And waiting on Clayton High School to make their stadium pick. And then the fighters land of the arena will be ready to go. We'll see another instance where both are at 3 versus 3, so no jumping off the map. Both will just start as soon as the little blinking lights stop twinkling, Clark. Town and City has been selected, and both are gonna put their chip in the ring, and we're gonna get action underway. So it's been a nice little spring break. Good weather the back half of the end here. It's about 58 degrees outside. And here in the Joe Dome, it's about 62 and clear skies. So here we go. Getting ready for the next fight here. You're gonna see both here at Town and City, the Animal Crossing map there. Kazuya starting off with a big hammer, throws the hook to Byleth and takes the first stock. So a really fast start there for Kazuya and Dreadnought. Definitely what Clayton wanted and needed to kind of get off of that schneid a little bit. BWP is returning the favor and has Kazuya up to about an 82% hit points there. Continues to keep him off balance. Really good use of his sword and then his arrow there. Still finds a way to kind of recover and make some more damage there as Kazuya tries to find safe landings. Unable to find safe ground there. Both fighters working in the middle of the map. Another big response there by BWP. And now he's going to take Kazuya's first stock. And he's around 50% on his damage right now. Kazuya now returning back the favor. Just a really good back and forth here by two really good fighters in Dreadnought and in BWP. Dreadnought hasn't been quite as many fighting opportunities as some of the other fighters for Clayton, but he still has a pretty good stock count and has done a really good job of filling in and getting the stocks and wins that they've needed to be 4-1 and be kind of the top of the class there in Section 3. Both fighters sitting high stock counts. Kazuya now at 108. Byleth at 84% there, as you can see. Both kind of working in the middle, working platforms a little bit. Feels like BWP is maybe trying to bait Kazuya into something as he's dancing along the top here. He definitely does not want to get caught in a bad position. Does get him to take a jump and then catches him on the landing. So really good tactic there by BWP to not take any hits up top, bait Kazuya down back onto the ground, and then send him packing for another stock there. And we're down to one stock there with Kazuya. Brayden holding fast on that second stock is at 84%. And he has been really working that percentage in this second stock, much more efficient and effective than he was at the start of the fight. Kazuya kind of caught him off guard and kind of bullied him around a little bit. Maybe it woke up the curly-headed giant, who knows. Both fighters are pretty much level now, so this is really a great position for BWP and Reed Spring. Want to try to take this stock if possible and not lose another one, obviously. If he can stay in 2 going into the next fight, man, that's a big shot in the arm for Reed Spring, who started off pretty slow. Kind of getting their feet wet, getting the sand out of their shorts, if you will, coming back from spring break. There was a massive spike by Kazuya. It does not take the second stock from BWP, and he continues to fight and recovers back on stage and answers with an arrow. So definitely making the best of a bad situation. And there's a wicked hit. I did not even see how he did it. It's like a behind the back kind of a thing. And BWP takes that stock. More importantly, probably, is he keeps his 2 in his pocket. And we will be right back. Hey, welcome back. Well, FaceTime for the old coach here. Not really. We are getting ready to get into the. Boy, I've lost count here, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The sixth fight of the first set. A lot of back and forth with these two. Clayton will be sending Yaman to the arena. He'll be fighting as King K. Rule. That is kind of been his guy. His character. Couple players from Clayton kind of switch over a little bit, but most of them hold pretty consistent. He is a K. Rule fighter. Kind of the middle half of their stock count. He's sitting at 8 for their program. So definitely been a cog in the wheel of success for them, getting into the midway point actually of the esports season here. You can see right there, K. Rule and Bila fighting in the middle of the map there. You can see our sponsors there as well. Make sure if you need any of those businesses for any of your home or personal needs, make sure you give them a ring-a-ding, give them a shout out, give them an email, go to their store and go in there, say, hey, saw your support of Reach Spring Esports, and therefore we want to give you our business. Something like that. Whatever you want. Working here to get the full screener. There you go. You can see BWP down to 1 stock now. He has taken 1 from K. Rule. So K. Rule's got, there's a little ghost of Eric Davis affecting the stream. Not the player, thank goodness. I'm not gonna make any comments. Don't want to. It's like talking to your pitcher in the middle of a no-hitter. You can see K. Rule gets that last stock there from BWP. It's close to getting the second one if he could have, but unable to do so. Nice job in that set. And we'll be right back. Welcome back, sports fans. We're going to get ready to enter a nail biter finish here in the first set of the first game here tonight. Or the first set of the only game tonight. The only one you'd know about. You're gonna see Yaman and King K. Rule with 2 stocks. He's gonna square off against Fano entering the arena. He'll be fighting his pit. And they are going to do battle waiting on the pick, Hollow Bastion. So this is kind of a fun moment. It's been a little while since the esports wolves have been tested by opponent in a little while. Okay, they've had a lot of fast starts and fast success here in this season. So good to see kind of where their metal's at and what they're made of. Both fighters started in a kneeling position. Not sure about that. And you saw K. Rule take his first stock, which BWP had taken from him in their match. So both fighters working in the middle there. A lot of back and forth action after that kneeling double kneel, and opening assault there by K. Rool, using that armor and that belly bump to his advantage. K. Rool has a lot of tools in his arsenal. He's got really good recovery, and it takes a lot of damage to get those stocks from him. So definitely Fano and Pitt have their work cut out for him here. But both were doing a good job working back and forth. Once again, that belly bump and that body armor is really difficult to counteract for anybody. And just a lot of different tricks there. Fano's doing a really good job right now of keeping him off the map. I think maybe went for a big spike there, wasn't able to land it. Does recover well. And there's the first stock taken in this fight. K. Rool takes the first one from Fano and Pitt. You definitely, if you're Pitt, want to get one taken from K. Rool quickly and not get too far as a disadvantage here. You see K. Rool recovering once again on the side, known for his good recovery. He's kind of a fighter that I think just about any player can probably use and pick up and play well, and that's a big stock taken there by Fano, and sends K. Rool off the map. So you can see there in the stock count, Fano has a 2-to-1 advantage. His hit percent's a little bit higher than probably he would like it to be, and that can get up there quickly just because of the different ways that K. Rool can get after you and wear you out as a fighter. You got to be really careful not to make a lot of mistakes because he is such a heavy hitter that just a couple of mistakes can end your night. Whereas it takes a long time to run over through K. Rool and get his stock count high enough. You got to get really up there unless you just get lucky. So both fighters really working the map. You can see that gun he used trying to get Pitt, and he did. And both fighters now down to 1 stock, so this is it. Next one takes the dub here in the first set of the game against Clayton. Both fighters working the right side of the map. You can see the arrows there in Pitt, kind of trying to help maybe keep some of the timing element that K. Rool seems to be capitalizing on. Keep him off balance a little bit. Pitt doing a good job of fighting off the edge of the stage there. Counters well. Get some big quality hits there against K. Rool. Once again, kind of trying to change up some timing, make it a little bit less predictable there. K. Rool really capitalizing on fighting him up in the air. Goes for a spike and misses again. Both fighters struggling really to find that success. There's a big sword swipe. And that's it. That's the first win taken by Fano in the Reed Spring Wolves eSports program. And there are high fives all around the room, folks. We are getting excited and silly here in the Joe Dome. So, nice job there by both groups. Clayton came out strong and swinging in the first set. Reed Spring responded, taking 4 out of the last 5 matchups there. So we will get ready for set number 2 and be right back. All right, welcome back. You saw there the first fight of set 2 here is Reed Spring is battling Clayton High School. And you saw Boombox there for Clayton playing as Snake. Uh, he hasn't had as many fight opportunities either for them, uh, but he's got 4 stocks taken on the season, and has made several appearances. So definitely some depth there out of the Clayton High School eSports program. You're gonna see waiting on Clayton to make their pick for their next player. You're still gonna see Opa, who is new to the program this year at the high school level. You're going to see him going against Godspeed. He'll be fighting as Sonic. So, Godspeed and Sonic is the character you saw Clayton throw out in their first matchup of the night. And he ended up playing a really good opening move for them. Took 3 stocks, won 2 games, and was a big part of their success. He had the bulk of their wins in their first set, and really kind of put Reed Spring on its heels a little bit. So, but this is going to be a matchup for these two not played each other before. In this match or ever, this is our first ever program matchup against Clayton High School. So you're going to see, don't know what to expect. So be sure to see how things play out here. Reed Spring is making their bands because they won the last set, and then Clayton High School will pick the stadium, and then we will return. Okay, and we're back here. We're going to be doing battle at Final Destination, as selected by Clayton. You can see there. Unfortunately, the camera there not working, so the black screen. But you will see Kazuya make one jump off the screen, and then once the blinking stops, the fighting begins. So here we go. Uh, Kazuya with a early opening maneuver after he recovers. Both fighters kind of working back and forth there. Sonic responds really well. It's that big charge up move that he likes and used a lot to success in that first match against Reed Spring. Kazuya's gonna need to find some blocking or defense. Oh, Sonic goes right off the screen. Kazuya catches him on the recovery and gets another shot in. But right now, Sonic with a really good jump out in front lead here. He's got Kazuya up at 113%. Tries to go for a spike. I think he hesitated a little bit. Kazuya recovers, gets back on the map, and is able to kind of work his way back into this stock. Sonic really does have the percent right now. Oh, missed the recovery there. Was kind of definitely a costly miscue there by Opa. If he could have landed that, and maybe raise that damage count a little bit, or possibly steal a stock. Probably get some a little more comfortable position going into this last stock that he's carrying. Sonic still holding fast at 3. Like I said, Godspeed, one of the maybe the captain, maybe the best fighter that Clayton has. They have several really good people on their roster. They're very deep. But he's definitely kind of the crown jewel of their lineup here. Opa gets him up to 102%, playing off the edge here a little bit. Definitely probably not where he wants to be. Wants to probably be more fighting on the stage a little bit, be a little bit more physical and less aerial. But he's adapting well. He really needs to try to get a stock here to kind of continue to at least feel like Reed Spring has an advantage. There's a big super spike, and there's that first stock taken. That was definitely something that that Reed Spring needed to get a little success. But when you're sending that high damage count, you're going to be vulnerable. And right there, Godspeed the Sonic gets Opa off the map and out of the game. So we will be going into fight number 3 of set 2 at 1-1, and we'll be right back. And welcome back. We are getting ready for the next fight here in set number 2. You're going to see BWP and Violet carrying 2 stocks against Yaman and King K. Rool. They'll be doing battle at Town and City. The Animal Crossing inspired map here. You saw Yaman and King K. Rool have some really good. You're gonna see Violet there take his jump. Have some success. He took out BWP's last 2 stocks and was able to take a couple from Phantom. So definitely a good fighter for them. Definitely someone they want to bring in here at this point in the match, down 2-1. Try to even the score. I'll work to game 2 here. There we go. Okay. Both fighters occupying the map. Byleth on the right side there catches K. Rool off the map. Oh, missed recovery, and that's a big error right there for Clayton. Wanted to stay on that map and keep that 3rd stock. Missed his 2nd recovery, but he does respond well by taking BWP's 2nd stock. So a little back and forth here in the early part of this matchup. Both fighters sitting in screen on both. Documented. Send that up to powers that be. Both fighters really in the middle of the map and going back and forth, kind of similar stock totals, although somehow once again Braden seems to be able to find success with the lights off and get some damage every time the screen goes off. What? Oh, is that what's playing? Heck yeah. Well, Master Puppets here in the Joe Dome as we're watching here. Big cross landed by K. Rool. He's going to send him packing. We'll be right back.